maybe your societal ranking is so high. I won't pay thousands of pounds and end up not doing well in my studies. Hi, good morning. I'm just coming back from night shift, and yeah, you can see bushes everywhere. So where I walked today is the place is kind of isolated, and I have to walk for like 22 minutes to get to the bus stop. Forget about these face masks, I'm actually using it to cover the cold. It's one of those days I have a rethink of the relocation. Like, is it the right thing to do? Did I do something right? Or am I wrong by it? Like last night when I was coming to this place, I stopped at the bus station and I had to walk for 22 minutes. And it was raining ice. It was so cold. Imagine, like, see. Yeah, let me show you. So this place is a lonely park. Whenever I'm passing this place, like the first time I came to this place to work, night shifts, I actually cried on the road when I was walking because I was like, where am I going to? What kind of life is this if somebody's living in the UK? I just wanted to share the other part of it. It's not just all rosy. There's the kind of location that you get to work for some time because you might be looking for work and you need the money. So there's some kind of locations that will come out. You wouldn't want to pick it, but because you need the money, because everything you have to pay for it, you just have to pick up the shift. And this is one of it. Anytime I come here, I always have everything. Like, I get to think, what kind of life is this? I'm actually feeling cold, so I need to cover up my mouth and nose again. But I'm going home anyway. It's all good. I think usually tough at the beginning time, because I know that when I relocated from Abuja to Lafia, it was tough for me. But I got hang of it later. But it became better later on. So I'm hoping that it's going to be the same here. But sometimes it's tough here. Sometimes it's actually nice, but it's not all rosy all the time. Well, when I get home, I'll finish up this video because I'm actually laughing. But this laugh, not the enter my mind, because this is just the kind of work you get to do, and someone out there will not understand what you're going through and will think, oh, she's in the UK, she's in well. Like, it's not like that. Oh yeah, so finally I'm out from the woods. You can see. So this is where houses start. This is where you begin to see houses. And the funny thing is, you can't get a taxi here. If you check Uber, you see no car available. So you just have to walk it, unless you're mobile. So if you're mobile, the better for you. But if you don't have car, you just have to take some kind of risk and stress yourself. Hello. Welcome back to my channel today. Let me get relaxed. Okay, so I've refreshed myself. Hi, you welcome back to my channel once again. Thank you for those that have been watching my video and subscribing. You guys are the real MVPs. I just want to say thank you. This girl right here really appreciates your watching, your liking, your commenting. Please comment more. Helps to engage the video and send it out there. Helps people to see the video more. Please so comment on this video. Comment on this video. If you have any question, you can actually ask me. Please like this video, comment, and also subscribe. Thank you. I have my cup of tea here. Hot cup of tea. Take it, calm my nerves, because I am really worked up. So this video, though I've talked a little when I closed from work, but I said let me get home first and relax. You know, when you've lived a certain life in Nigeria and then you're being sent to somewhere else, and the life is different there, it can be hard for you to adapt. It can be tiring sometimes. I did night shifts yesterday and I'm already tired, and I have lectures today that I need to join online, and all these things you need to really do it and meet up, because as an international student, your studies is your priority. You have 20 hours to work in a week, and some people may be lucky, they don't have lectures from Monday to Friday. In my department, I have lectures from Monday to Friday, except Thursday. And sometimes it starts 9:30, 9 o'clock, and then it's ending 4:30, sometimes 6 o'clock. So it's not a joke. It takes the whole of my day. So the only time I have to work is at night. And if I don't work at night, that means I have to let go of the 20 hours. That means who will pay my bills? And here, the bill is just there waiting for you. No one is going to attend to them. So you just take responsibility of your life. Like, everything is just depending on you. You have to take care of everything by yourself. So I try as much as I can to do time management, to plan myself. And that's one thing you should also do. If you're yet to come to this place, you're thinking of coming here, you need to sit down and plan yourself. You need to plan on how to manage your time, because look at me. Sometimes weekends I might want to attend to work assessment, or you have a group work to work on for you guys to submit, or you have a presentation starting Monday. Maybe a lecture that you've had on Monday, you have other lectures all through the week, you have work to do, and then the next Monday you might have a presentation in the class and you've not done anything, and then your group members are saying, please, let's come together, let's do this, let's do that, because each person needs to be present and you don't have the time to do all those things. Like, I'm giving myself as an example. I don't have the time to incorporate and factor in and do all those things at the same time, but I still have to do it. So what do? I forgo some hours of sleep and go to work. And here, once you time in, for example, if you're doing 10-hour shifts, it's not the one that you say, okay, it's 10 hours. If I do 8 hours, I will just give flimsy excuse and go home. No. If you do 8 hours, you paid 8 hours. If you do 5, you paid 5. It has its advantages and disadvantages. That one will be story for another day. Because in Nigeria, if you're doing 9 to 5 work, sometimes you end up, what am I saying, 9 to 5? If you're doing 8 to 5, you end up closing work sometimes 10 p.m., 9 p.m. Or maybe even sometimes you just sign at maybe 3 o'clock and you don't really feel well, or you just give a flimsy excuse and go home. And at the end of the month, you get paid. Here is different. If it's 10 hours, when you're signing in or when you're signing out, is the time that are going to pay you. Social life is, I don't even know where that one is, just at the back here. Even from the beginning, I'm not really like the social type. But if you're really the type that goes out all the time, I was trying to break it to you, it's not going to happen here unless you forgo something. Either you're forgoing your work or you're forgoing the school work. Another thing is, maybe you guys have planned, you're going to hang out together, and one of you have work or another person has work that day. That's how this is just going to get cancelled. Your free time might not be free time of the other guy, and their free time might not be your own free time, so it messes with everything. I know that 9 out of 10 people that are in the UK, even almost all, could relate to what I'm saying, because life here is somehow. And when you are there thinking it's all rosy, yeah, she's in the UK, she's enjoying. I just want to tell you that it's not like that. Most of us already know this before now, but some people, it's as if they don't even want to understand it. All they want to think about is, let me jump out first. But hey there, before you jump out, you should also know this side, that it's not all rosy. Prepare yourself. When I say prepare, physically and mentally, because many people get depressed because of the life here. I was just showing you the part I walked. It's kind of isolated. In fact, the first time I went there, I cried because the Google map took me to somewhere else. When I used the postcode, I was supposed to use the name of the place to search, not the postcode. So the lonely part is as if I was lost in the woods. That's how I felt. And I get to think, what is this? If it's to be in Nigeria, I should have my car. I should be in control of my time. For those that are mobile, it's better because you're in control of your time. You don't think about bus time, you don't think about the weather. Enter your car and drive to wherever you're going to. It's not easy. You have bills to pay, house rent is coming every month, you have groceries, other things and responsibilities that you will take care of. There's so many things to talk about, but I wouldn't have the time to say all those things, because if I keep talking this video will not be too long. So I know that from time to time I'll be chipping in these things, because it's kind of I know years to come I'll go back to this video and see how I was ranting. I just documenting my journey since coming here, and I decided to share this. So if you're coming to the UK, please mentally prepare yourself so that you don't get depressed. So whatever you need to do to prepare yourself mentally, please do, because UK is like a corporate environment where everybody minds their business. You just have to be compliant. You know how it is, and when you go into the bank, or if you've worked in a bank before, I'm going to use bank as an example because bank, they are very compliant with policies and all. It's just like that here. They are laid down rules for everything, like everything, to the very least of things. Everything has rules and regulation, and you have to keep to it. If not, you'll be fined. So everybody keep to themselves, mind your business. Everybody just like, we are computer, garbage in, garbage out. Don't do this, okay, yes, I'll not do that. Don't do this, okay. So you have to be very compliant. if you've experienced corporate world kind of life before, that's how it is. You find yourself severally asking yourself, why did I even make this movement? Was it right for me to even travel? Why did I leave? Just so you know, it's normal. You get hang of it with time. I've had friends that traveled, so before I even traveled, I've already had their stories. But when you experience that story firsthand, it's different. I never knew I would even doubt myself. I was saying, oh, I'm prepared. I've heard stories of how tough it is to live in abroad. Yeah, it is. But when I started walking, oh God, when you have to go to some places. And the thing is, you might see shift, you'll be like, oh, why don't you pick shift somewhere else? Does it have to be somewhere that is remote? Do you really have to suffer yourself? But the thing is, you might see shifts and then it will collide with the time of your lectures and you'll be able to pick up that shift. So the one that you'll be left with is just the one that is at that time of the night, and then you just have to pick it. Because you need the money. It's not as if you enjoy going by night or you enjoy not sleeping at night, but because you need the money, you just have to pick it up. So you see, you have to do so many compromise. So if you don't know how to compromise, learn it. If you don't know how to adapt in this kind of place, just start preparing your mind. Mental stress is going to hit you hard. Now I have schoolwork is just there piled up for me. You have to write 4,000 words for this, 4,000 words for that, and I'm not good at writing all those essays and all. I prefer things that are practical. You just give me practical work to do. Tell me this is what I should do, and then fine, I will do it. But theory stuff, I don't like it. And most of the things here are just theory. They like writing. Write 4,000 words, write 1,005, write this, write that. And where will I see the time? Okay, as if you're in a loop, just in a circular motion, you're repeating the same thing. You go to work, come back, you do school work, and then you work again. You find out what's happening. Next week comes, you repeat the same thing. There is no time for you to even do your personal stuff. There's no time. Thank God for break that comes. Even these days, I take my laptop to work because if I have any break, I'm already looking at my system because I won't pay thousands of pounds and end up not doing well in my studies. It's going to pay me. Like, I wouldn't want such things. So I'm trying as much as I can to avoid it, and I'm trying as much as I can to work to get my bills. So you see those two things, they are hanging in the balance like this. Although studies takes up and then work follows it. And then also you have your health. My back hurts, like my neck here, it hurts so bad, and all these things are either you are standing or doing, oh God, the kind of work you do here. Don't think when you come you're going to get white collar job where you just go to the office, sit down and do work from 9 to 5 and then you go home. We even have one time for that. You're just doing 20 hours a week, so it's like part-time job. So don't expect you're going to get one fine job like that. No, please zero your mind. I know that when you come, you just have to do some kind petty jobs before you finish your studies and then get a job. Unless if you are coming with another type of visa. But if you are coming as a student, just know that the kind of job you'll be seeing around, maybe replenishment, waiting job, kitchen, care job, all those things. And don't start selecting and be like, hey, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that one. Start with the one you think you can do at the moment, and then with time you have the energy to do other things. The beginning time, you have to do one of these small jobs to pay the bills, because it's just something that you're not going to do forever. All these jobs don't pay anything less than the minimum wage, depending on the area where you stay. So why not pick it up? Some people will be like, oh, I don't want to do care job, I don't want to do a warehouse, I don't want to do hotel. Well, there, please, just whatever post or whatever you think you've had in the past. Once you get to Namdazikwe Airport or Murtala Mohammed Airport, drop it there. Just leave it there and board your flight and come to the UK, because it is a new phase entirely. If you want to survive here, first you have to drop whatever position or wherever, if you think you are the upper echelon or maybe your societal ranking is so high, you have to drop it first. Prepare your mind mentally that, okay, I'm coming here. Humble yourself, bring yourself down, and start from the bottom to build yourself up. Time. All these things will come around. Everything is with time. It's just a phase. But prepare yourself mentally, and then know that, zero your mind that you might not get the kind of job that you're looking for at the first time. So you start from somewhere. You can be a contract worker, agency worker, and then get what you want, Ghana experience, and boom, we are good to go. Please be kind when somebody that is in abroad tells you, please, I don't have the time now, or they don't respond to your chat, they don't respond to your call or anything. Please be kind, because they are going through a lot. When people hear the stories of, I'm suffering, no, the life here is harder, they'll be like, oh yeah, come back, let us go. I'm not saying coming to the UK is not good. What I'm trying to say is you need to prepare yourself, because sometimes I want to regret. I'll be like, no, I'm thankful. Like, I'm so happy and grateful that I was able to come here. But sometimes something just gets to your head. You're so worked up. So when you see someone that is complaining, please do not judge them, because everybody have their own way of handling the stress. Just be kind. Be kind with them and understand. And if you are planning your way to this place, don't forget to prepare yourself mentally. It's very important so that you don't get depressed. I'll keep updating you guys. Don't get me wrong, life here is very nice. It's very nice, but there's other side of it as well. So wherever it is that you're doing, you just have to balance it. Don't let your work life be higher than your studies, and also make sure you have some money. Even as you're studying, also try to work. If you don't have people like us that don't have sponsors, like we're the ones sponsoring ourselves for studies, you have to hustle your way in and hustle your way out. Like, so it's not easy. Those things can get to you sometimes, and when you don't have the shoulders to cry on, like physically, but sometimes you need someone that can just give you a hug and be like, tap you at the back and say, oh, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. If you're living with family, you could just get home and tell them everything, but no. So this is why sometimes even making this video can be therapeutic for me, because I get to talk and air whatever is on my mind and let it go. So please prepare yourself, because that's part of it that might get to you. And don't think coming to abroad is just where you come and then you start making money and making thousands of pounds. No, I will be surprised that months will pass, you've not made that thousands of pounds. But as you're making the money, you have so many bills to pay at all. So you have to be realistic. You just have to be realistic. I think enough of my rants, and I've talked enough for today. So do take care of yourself. Yeah, I'm going to end this video right now and try and get some sleep after my lectures, because my lecture is going to be starting soon. It's already time for my lecture, so I'll just be going off now. After the class, I'll try and see if I can sleep. Not even I'll try and see if that, because my eyes are heavy. It's as if they poured sand into my eyes, so I need to rest. Very necessary. Thank God for this tea. It's helping me to calm. I need a massage. God, my back. Anyway, thank you once again for watching this video. Thank you for stopping by on my channel. See you next time. Please subscribe already. Thank you, and don't forget to comment, because your comment helps to engage the video and pushes the video out there. So if you know you don't have anything to say, just say hi. You can just say hi and I'll say hi back to you. Just comment on the video and like this video. Thank you. Just stay safe, and till next time, goodbye. I could go and enjoy the tea with me. Bye.